Evening all, and welcome back to InfraSpace. Oh dear. Evening all, and welcome back to InfraSpace, here with our grid city, where I have been doing a lot of work off camera to try and fix the road. I've added some new things in and moved some stuff around, I've changed other things, and it's not working. Can't get the traffic fixed, but it's okay, because they released an update which may fix the traffic for us. You see, all our houses are different over here. Our habitats are all shiny and different heights and different designs and everything like that, and that is awesome. That is fantastic. But the biggest thing they've added in this update is trains. Trains thing. Yay! Yay! They don't fit with our grid, but yay! Yeah. I've done the research. We've done all the research. All the research is completed. The trains are added here in Small Town. We've done the research for that, and I've done the research on here. Everything is researched whilst I've been playing for hours and hours today, trying to get the roads working. So let me go over what I've done for the roads first, and then we will look at trains, because I'm hoping they fix my problems, although I don't know how to do it because they don't fit with our grid, but whatever. Got rid of storages over here and put more in. We have multiple storages here, always recycling centres next to them, so all this is getting recycled. That did seem to help. Having so many centres for them to drop in means there's no queue for traffic. That did very much seem to help. We've got 70,000 concrete, 138,000 steel. That's awesome. Added a little loop in the end here so that cars can get off the end to go over there, and also added a connection going down to the highway here. Actually split it here between these buildings because there was some space for it. And speaking of space between them, our nanotubes are always struggling for circuits, for microchips. We used to have 2 in here. I've added some crossroads in, which kind of breaks the grid, but yeah, I'm okay with it. And it means instead of having 4, we now get 8. And I've done that all the way along. All along here. Boom, boom, boom. Fantastic. Fantastic. There are a few changes to the junctions on the motorway. This is just hell. This is just hell. Our little junctions here, I changed these to be just a bit more smooth. It doesn't matter about rounded corners. These cars on a highway will take a 90-degree turn at full speed and not worry about it. But I've had a few changes here where I've changed the system so that well, that's something that changed as well. You can now click on a vehicle to see where it's going. Very useful, very useful. But not what I'm trying to do here. I've changed it so that one lane is off and one lane rejoins, so there's no cross traffic. The issue I'm having with this, although it doesn't seem to be doing it now, I've reloaded the game, so it might just be a save thing. They were always using the left-hand lane. All the traffic back here was backing up because everyone was trying to get to the left-hand lane. And I couldn't figure out why for a long time. Maybe I just needed to quit and reload the game. Don't know. But we've got a few of them here. We've got like junctions here. I've tried to make sure that I'm never having traffic cross to get off or cross to get on. So this lane, if it's coming, it's got a join and then a leave. Something like that, so that if you look at the actual road design, none of the lines cross. There may be some older junctions in places that have done that, like here. I think here is one that if I can click it, because I'm having real difficulty clicking some things. Yeah. There we go. Awesome. What was that? What was that? There. Yeah, this one here has the actual traffic can cross. Didn't really want that, but it's not so bad. The going up lane isn't so bad, so I've kind of left it, but the coming down lane is just wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. But yeah, so that's out there. These changes here, this is all the hell here. Over here, I originally had this lane going this way to join the motorway here, but then this road blocked up because I've added some more copper, because we were right on the brink of running out of copper. Added some more copper over here. We have some more copper. The copper now comes down, joins its own lane. These 2 copper plants join their own lane, comes along. Dual road here, boom, joins a double road. So no cars run into each other. And then they go along, and they can go up here if they want to. Basically, if I put this road facing this way, this superhighway backs up. If I go this way, this superhighway backs up. So I don't have enough roads for the traffic. That's the problem. That's the problem. So you see, this one is completely backed up and wrecked. And I can't fix it. I can't fix it. I've tried everything I can. There is a little junction here. You can see where I've got a road coming up and joining this one, and a road going that way and joining this one. That I originally put in to try and help the storehouses over here. It didn't work. But it has allowed all our sand to be filtered. None of the cars are stuck underneath. The trucks are not stuck underneath anymore. So there's no traffic on the roads, particularly. I mean, there's still heavy traffic, but it's not blocked up. It's just... oh, excuse me. Oh, hiccups. Oh, wow. Oh, it's just here. It's here. They do this weird, like, bunch up and then stop and start, and it's really... They do... The road doesn't look that busy. It's just that they're not moving. They're constantly changing lanes. You see, like some cars are just wiggling about, and I don't know why. I don't know why they're wiggling back and forwards. It does look a lot better now I reloaded the game, actually. I saved and reloaded just before I started recording, but it's still really bad. And like here, why is no one using the middle lane? What's wrong with the middle lane? What's happened here? Why? And what are you doing here? Why are you wiggling about here to get into the left-hand lane to go through when you can use the middle lane to get through there? Look, you can use the middle lane too. But you all want to go to the left-hand lane. I don't get it. Don't get it. It's weird. I just don't get it. I don't know. It is very weird, but I can't really do a great deal about it. That's just how they want to be. Look, they're all pushed over to the left-hand lane. No one is using that central lane. And I just honestly don't get it. I let them cross over to the other road. Were they there? I don't know. It just seems very strange, and that's what I think is causing a lot of the problems. Is that they're all fighting down to single lane traffic when there's two lanes for them to cross over. Like I'm on here, but I think they're trying to get off here, so they stick to the furthest lane over. Which, yeah, I suppose that makes sense. Getting your lane early, that's fine, I suppose. But then there's these were stuck. They were vehicles stuck. This one. I don't know, it's weird. But anyway, to fix that, we might use trains. What I might do. The problem with trains that I've already had a bit of a play with them. I already had a look at the size of them, thinking, oh, will they fit to our grid? No, they will not. The smallest station is huge. Look, it's too big to fit to our grid. It's also got a very odd hitbox. Because if you snap it to a road, it's gonna cause the road to go wrong on you. You need to actually put it slightly away from a road, which is bizarre, but that's how they've designed it. I don't know why. Yeah. Let me show you. If I snap it to this road here, and it does snap to the road, and then put it down, it will make the road invalid because it has superhighways coming out of it. And that's confusing for two reasons. The first reason is that you unlock all the stations here. The superhighways unlocked here, so I don't get that. It's a bit weird that if you unlock the station, it has superhighways. Maybe it has the highways and it upgrades later. I don't know. But the other one is that I've snapped it to the edge of the road, and the roads don't connect. In fact, they don't connect to the point where they're not even lined up. If I delete this and then try and connect this road up here, get the super road. Boom. You see, it turns the road. They're like half a block. It's not one segment. I can't just click here and come out by one, and have that be the right size there. That's going to be invalid, but. If I come out by one and then try and connect this to here, you see it's that straight, and it's like half a block. It's half a block. So if I come up with this one and go straight, oh, that's that one there. If I come up with this one and go straight, you see it's in between the two. So it's like half a block. So whichever way you go, you can't have straight roads with it unless you move it away from the edge by like half a block. It's very bizarre that it's done this way, rather than just have it like all the other all the other buildings, like every other building which has a little driveway, why couldn't you just run a road by it and you have little driveways that just go in? Dunno. Very bizarre. It is early access. It is the first iteration of them, so perhaps they've changed things. I don't know. It just seems like it's very different to the buildings. I am also... I don't mean to complain about it. I'm very glad that stations are in this. But the other thing as well is that if you put it like this, then your train tracks aren't usable because they're right up against the road. So, yeah, it does this weird thing in the ground. It's interesting. It's interesting. But it's fine. It's fine. We can work around that. Now there are limits to it. We can work around it. That's the small station, by the way. The large station is just way bigger. Way bigger. And I suppose makes sense. But it's not going to fit our city. The problem I have is that if I put a station on the outside of the city, you're just going to connect everything to the roads and force all the traffic onto the roads from another side. And I can't put it in the centre because I'd have to destroy like 4 cells to put it in there. So I've been trying to fix the roads instead, thinking maybe we'll do that and maybe I'll do something else for the stations or whatever. But then it dawned on me that, well, why don't I put it on the edge of the city and put multiple ones on the edge of the city? So we'll have like a station over here, which feeds these people. A station over here, which feeds this side. And a station up here. And do like a loop around the city and have 1, 2... maybe 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8 or whatever stations, and then some external stations doing things. Because the other advantage of this, although I have currently fixed this concrete and steel issue with backing up, is that I could have all the concrete be over here. Like I could say, hey, we're going to take this sulfur or this sulfur or whatever sulfur, we're going to make a concrete thing over here and not have it connected to the main city by road, only connected via train. So all the concrete will go into storage here, and then only the stuff that's required by the city will go to train to the city. And then you don't put all the storage vehicles on the road network. Don't need that now because putting multiple of these down was here. Someone did mention that in a comment. I'm very sorry I don't have the comment open at the moment, but mentioned about that basically one of these can deal with about 3 or 4 mills. So like every 3 or 4 steel mills you need another construction one, and the same for the concrete. So I'm just going to slap down multiple of them. It works. Recycling centre's pretty good as well for this. Helps there. Well, we're covering a bit down here as well, so that's fine. So with that in mind, and bearing in mind as well, we are still going to have to expand things. I want to put in some stations. So this is the size of our city. This is actually larger than... No, it's not. This is the same size both sides. Yeah, so that's the middle cell. And this is the middle cell. So let's just put in a couple of stations. Let's do that. Let's put in a couple of stations and let's figure it out. We'll just break the grid for the minute on the outside and not worry about it. So we're going to put in a station here. It's going to go right there. But it doesn't want to be snapped to the grid, but it wants to be away from it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build another road. Oh, autosave. Oh, I'm going to go out by 3. We'll try 3. And they're just going to be small stations. I'm not going to do the mediums or anything like that because they're although if I'm going to have multiple, they're also not size. That's the right size for it. That's 1 tile bigger. What's that one? That one's the correct size. We're gonna go for the large station there, and then you've got a main station. We're gonna go for a large station. Why not? We've got the concrete, we've got the steel. It's fine. Right, we're gonna have a main station there, bottom like that. And then I'm going to destroy this road like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in another road which connects to it. Now you'll notice this is out, this is in, and this is out, and this is in. So you've got to connect at least 2 of these up, if not 4 of them. I'm just going to connect 2, I think. That's what we're going to do. So, and to be honest with you, I could just connect those ones up. Let's do that. Let's just connect those ones up like this. Don't need to do that. Don't need to do that. Let's get rid of that. Let's actually go with the superhighway and go you up to there, you down to there, and there we go. There's that connected. And do you know what? I'm going to connect these center ones as well, just because I can. There we go. No, they look really wacky. Doing that weird jump thing. Oh, I can still modify them. Awesome. Okay. Does that fixes the weirdness? That is good. That is good. Make the roads rounded, so you can still do that. Okay, they still follow the modified rules. They don't kind of line up properly there now, but that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Not all that fast. Not all that fast. That's fine. Can I move the note? Can you move those two? No, I can't move them because they're part of the station. But that's fine. So there we go. So there we've got road trains connected to the road network. Let's go over here, directly to the other side, and do exactly the same thing. So we want to go out by 3. Put the station in. Oh, need a actual road that is usable. That would help. There we go. There, that'll do. Remove that one. That one. Grab the road. There. Round and make it round. Okay. And do you know what? I'm not going to connect those center two. It's not. It's fine. It's fine. This should be fine. Should be traffic out, traffic in. Won't really be much traffic into these ones, but there will be traffic out. I think. Perhaps. Not sure. Okay. And then let's go over here, and let's add some back here. So we'll 3 here. Where were we? Want to make it even. So 1, 2, this one. 3, 15, 3. We're okay. Trains. And that one's going there. This one's going there. And we'll get stuff up. It kind of breaks our grid, but we have enough houses already to hit the cap, to hit the end game. So that's kind of my aim for the minute, is to reach the end game. And build the adamantium drill, or whatever it's called. We actually have it unlocked, although it's not available to build yet, because I haven't researched it. But in the drills, we have iridium mines, and we have the colossal adamantite drill, which is 10,000 concrete, which we do have, so we can build that. But yeah, okay, so this is all done here now. This is awesome. Right, so we now want to change up some stuff here, because we want to connect up at least 2 of these lanes to each other and see how it goes. So I'm going to remove all the roads here. Goodbye. Not needed anymore. We're going to leave the roads above, and what I'm going to do as well is I'm going to connect these 2 together. Do you know what? We're going to do it above the highway. Let's remove this here. Remove that one there. If it's ever needed, we can always reconnect it. Fine. Boom. There we go. Let me come in here and now click on this, and go straight on, straight on, turn, and turn. which may cause a problem later. That's a problem for future me. Current me doesn't mind it. Rails. Let's go rails. So we want to connect this rail, zoom, to this rail. Oh. Then this rail to that rail. And it's doing weirdness, but that's fine. That's fine. At least they're connected. At least they're connected. So these two stations can talk to each other. People can come at this station and take a train over to the other station, which is fantastic. Which is fantastic. Probably should actually. Do you know what? Do you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do the inside ring. It just uses steel to do this. So. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that's to be expected. Right, let's can I move this node? Then raise it? No. Nodes now sort of snap to areas, so they yeah, see, it's snapping to places. So what I need to do is I need to actually delete this road and then come back here. Go 15, which is there, but then go up one, and then bring it down like so. Hopefully that'll be fine. There we go. Over that there. Would kind of prefer to bring that node up. I might bring that node up instead. I mean, it's going to destroy the roads underneath. Probably. No, it's going to be nice. It's going to be nice. Awesome. Okay, so let's do that. The reason I've discovered that it lets you snap to nodes above is because you're only allowed 4 roads to intersect at one point. Cannot have any more than that. Okay, there like that. So even if I try to run a road off of here, I cannot snap to it. It won't let me snap to that central point there. 4 is the maximum roads you can have connecting to each other, so I can't do that. Can't get in there and even bring a 5th lane out, like a little straight line out there. So it might work with smaller roads. I haven't tried that, but with these large roads, 4 is the maximum. So there we go. There we go. There's that. Awesome. There's our train tracks. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I'm actually going to get rid of the central 2. And what we're going to do is we're going to have the lines in the centre go around the different stations. Now, do I want any more stations? Like, do I want another one here or something? I think I definitely want, like, some up here as well, so that we can take maybe some concrete around to wherever we need to go to. I don't know if this is going to work or not. I'm not sure. I might just go with the 4 for the time being. And we'll see. And we'll see. We'll take the train up, because this is kind of how big our city's going to get. We need more infrastructure, more technology things, but we can build on the other side of the stations. There's no reason why we can't double jump it and then just build more outside here. So that'll work. And then you can access the train stations from either side. You can't go through them, to my knowledge, so that's a no-no, but that's okay. That's not a problem. Not a problem. So I want to take this lane and I want to come out. Well, I actually want to connect it to here, but I don't know what that's doing for the track. Is that right? Yeah. So if I click that, what do? You do wackiness. You dig into the ground there and then run into the road there. Okay, that's fine. There is a maximum sharpness these roads can, these steel tracks can do. There we go. That should follow the same principle. I don't know why it's further in the ground. It is. That's fine. And then it comes out a bit further than the actual station and then comes back in again. So, right. So, we'd have to... probably lower this down. I don't know why it's high. Very bizarre. What if I take that? Oh, snaps. Oh. Oh, very odd. So, right, if I take it to that node there, and then take it to there, no, which is no, we'll take it to that node there, then take it to there, and there you go. Very weird, very strange. But there we go, that cuts through now. Right. And then we do the same over here. Now, I don't know what's going to happen if I just connect this to that. Let's find out. Let's find out. So I'm going to actually... let's go over here first and do this one. You... to there. Should be fine because there's nothing out here. Okay. And then you... to there. So you immediately, I can see cutting through the steel. That's not what we want. That's not what we want. Okay. So we want to come to, let's say above this electric pole. We'll go above this electric pole, just here. Boop. And then we'll just bring it over to here, like so. And we'll just do the other one. So click that, and then come up. Zoom, zoom, zoom. To there. Oh, that's interesting. Wow, that follows a very different line. Okay, maybe we won't do it that way, because that follows drastically different lines than what I was expecting to happen. Maybe we'll just do a straight line between the two. I mean, realistically, the way you should do it is just drag them out to where you want to go, and then run them around and... But I'm lazy. I'm lazy. In fact, do you know what? Do you know what? This has made me decide that we are going to put another station in. Because I think trying to do a 180 with it is a bit long for it. So we're going to put another station in right on the end here. Which involves moving roads and power poles and other bits and pieces. Which is fine. Which is fine. So let's delete that power pole there. That one, that one, that one. Thank you. And then we're going to delete these two here. And these two here. And then we're going to go hey with a road. Come out by 3. Oh, need to turn on snap and other bits and pieces. Boom. 3. In. That might be why the thing wasn't working actually, because I turned off snap. Boom, like that. There we go. Then we're going to station. Large station. Probably don't need large stations, they're probably overkill, but I'd rather have them now rather than have to connect them later. So, yeah. Now, I'd really like to actually connect this to this, as well as go over the top or around or whatever. So, need to figure out how to do that. Can we run a road over there? don't really want to run it down there. If that makes sense. So where's 50? There's 50. Okay. So if we go 5 and then go across. Then you could be 15 to there, yep. Okay. So I actually want to go what's up here? Okay. Remove the road. Remove the road. You just try and put it at the edges of the blue box, kind of. Oh, guess I'll move in. So there. There, right. So you come to there. You go to there. Then we're going to delete these little bits of road here, and we're going to put one big road in. No! That'll do. It's not ideal, it's not perfect, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm just going to label this one, so there. Oh, reverse that. Dum, dum, dum. There we go. Okay. Okay, okay. And then we want to kind of connect up these to this. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do that, which is not ideal, but that's what we're going to do. So you're down, you can do that, and then you're up, you can do. Okay. Now. That means any traffic coming down here can go into this area. Any traffic coming out can join the highway that way. Any traffic coming up can join here, or any traffic coming out can join the highway up here. So yeah, it's fine. Okay. Rails. Let's go back to rails. So you are the out rail. To there. I can already see that's well above ground. Why is that above ground? Oh, I think it tries to figure out the height between the first node and the second node and keep everything balanced. It doesn't follow the contours if you go like piece by piece by piece. So this is what roads would look like if you dragged roads out. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. Rails are not following the 15 segment rule because I can't. I mean, I can do them straight, but then when you turn them, they're not 90-degree snaps. They are bendy angled. So bendy angled, yes, they are bendy angled. There we go. And then let's do the same with this. So you to there. You to there. And hopefully all the rails are close enough to each other. Wow. Through the trenches, over the top. I don't know why they do this. I think it's because I'm starting from one end and going to another one. If I started from that end and come along, it would be the same height. But then if I did that, the rail would be the wrong way around. So there we go. We have a train circle, I suppose. Do they need power? I assume they need power. I don't assume power. And run a power pole at least up to the front of them. Boom. Power poles are currently snapping to roads, but that's fine. You can snap to the road. Boom. Oh wow, you don't even have any power. Snap to the road. Snap to the road. Then Do the same for this one. See power. Okay. So unpause. Let things kick in for a minute. And let's see what happens. Let's see whether any of our... this is... They're going to get very confused here now. So I want to say, hey, you can go left and left. You can go left or right. And you can go right and right. Here we're going to have left, left, center, center, right, right. I think. Yeah. This is not ideal. This is not ideal, but this is how it's done. So let's do some logic here as well. Logic roads. Otherwise our trucks are going to get confused, and we don't want that, because they never got confused before. Never, ever, ever. Okay. Right, off you go. Okay. Now they're probably going to figure out that this station is not worth going to. Not worth getting on here to travel around to go over there, because none of our clients are asking for, none of our houses are asking for it, none of the stuff down here is asking for it. But there may be the odd one or two. There may be the odd one or two that will go in here and figure out that, hey, if I need to get to here, maybe a train is quicker. Don't know. But what we could do is put a station up here, which takes in the aluminium and then bring it down and connect it to the outside tracks. Because I believe they can drop off in this station and then pick up from this station. So you can drop it off on this track and then pick up on that track and go. So I believe that's the thing. I'm not 100% sure on it. Also, some of these productions here may figure out a train is definitely faster to travel across the other side of the map. But we'll have to see what this does for our actual infrastructure when we put in more stations to go copper. I think copper's the first thing I'm going to do. We're going to build a station probably up here. Although copper seems good now. This is interesting. Copper and sulfur coming down here. Oh, this is all getting blocked up. Ah, what did I do with this truck then? Yep, also. I did it once, and then I disconnected and remade the road. And that's all broken. Doop. Doop. There you go. Interesting, some trucks are coming up here to turn around, which is, they never did it before. Never did it before, but there we go. There we go. Okay. So what we'll do is next episode we'll put in a station up here somewhere. And we'll have the iron, sulfur, everything go to the station, and the station would have a train that comes down and connects to this one of these. See how that goes. We'll figure that out, and we'll figure out how stations work from then onwards. But we'll have to wait till next time, because this episode is already almost 10 minutes longer than it should be normally. But that's okay. That's okay. Because trains. Because train. Yeah. Realistically, where I need them the most is here. Because look at this. This is still all backed up here. So yeah. Station over here that connects to the network would be fantastic. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.